baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Bats and the Islanders. First pitch coming your way next.
You want to go to Bella? I mean, to Kaya?
Yeah, we breaking down barriers.
No?
So just about set now. Getting the nod in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
A swing and a soft liner. Puts it away for the out. Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
1-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway, and today's starting pitcher, Edward Cabrera. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Cabrera, the tall righty, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. And there are 2 outs. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, new inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Crochet back to work. Now one missed. That's the third. Muncy throws across the diamond. One out in the second. And here is Ellie De La Cruz. Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 down now, and here is Tony Clark. And the first offering is not close.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way. So the hitter.
And there's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Up the middle. Leadoff man retired here in the second. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. This is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors.
1-1.
Out towards right center field. Griffey in pursuit. And there's 2 down. Ricky Henderson getting ready to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering is down low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Brian Reynolds here. Fly ball to right. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. In the air, right field. 2 down. And now the right fielder, he's 0 for 1. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike 2. On the ground right side, and he's out on the tag. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. First pitch misses. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
1 and 2's the count.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2-2 on the way. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons down to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
2 away now. And now here is Anthony Volpe. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. And here it comes. Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. And it is 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Save! Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Volpe around second, headed for third. Coming home. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0. So runner at second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Runner on the go again. Ground ball right side. And that's just foul. 2 outs. Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the foul.
Runner goes again. No, that's a strikeout. And that'll do it for the unit. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And there's 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Grounded out his first time up. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Liner caught at second. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ted Simmons.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. And that's a little bit high. Next offering upstairs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2-2.
Back to the mound. He's got it. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. On the ground. Lindor on to first. Bang, bang. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the fifth, and now Ellie De La Cruz. Makes the grab, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hit in the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. 2 down. So up next, Tony Clark. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Volpe brings it in for the 3rd out. Back now at Fenway. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. Cabrera back to work. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Late with the swing there.
2-2.
Pitch misses there. Counts full, 3-2. Got him swinging. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer on it.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Man at first, Jason Varitek will hit next. Line drive, caught.
Tough play right there as he had to catch an absolute bolt off the bat from a close distance. He was holding that runner on at first, so he really had to get in a good position before the ball.
That one is absolutely belted, and it hits off the monster. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Puts a bunt down. To the plate. And back here at Fenway. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Leo DeVries getting ready to hit. Hard hit down the line and left. And it's a foul ball.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Now it's the right fielder, both 2 in this one. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. So Volpe at second for 1. Over to first, safe. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And that's the 3rd out. Back in Boston, well, we go bottom 6. And now it's going to be Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
That's outside. 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's carrying. And brings it in at the wall. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey. John Franco on the pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And first offering is fouled off. With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and now 2 gone. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it's off the green monster. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he's out. Touchdown. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Next offering upstairs. Swings and misses. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Ball 1 there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And now Ellie De La Cruz, 1 for 2. And he swings through that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So man aboard. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. Foul ball there. Tying run at the plate. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1. Ground ball right side, Torres. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the... Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the 7th. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. That clips a corner.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That's off the mark. Gonna count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Ricky Henderson now at the plate. That misses. Ball 1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Just missed.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Are you happy to go? Yeah, you know,
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it. And that is out number 3.
Bra, mama. Up on a school.
Back here in Boston, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Tony Clark. Crochet back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Reynolds stands in now and watches strike 1. And that is out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Cut on and lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Leo DeVries. And first offering is fouled off. And that one hammered out towards left field. That one back there, and it is gone way over the monster. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. And now number 96. That one to first, and it goes just foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ripped on a line, and that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Jason Varitek. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Line drive, caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Just missed.
1-1.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2-1. That's the ball.
Volpe at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. One attempt misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Here's Muncy to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner takes off. Tap foul at the plate. Close, but called a ball. 2-1.
2-1. Outside. That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, and it hit him. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
High in the air, out to right. And that is the inning. All set to start. Start the ninth in this one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's under it. One away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
And that's ripped for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Big. Back coming up with Ellie De La Cruz stepping in. High fly ball out to center field. Griffey on his horse. Makes the grab. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swinging a foul out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's the ball game. And your final.
Jesus.